Good morning. You're listening to WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show for this 28th day of October, and it's brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jessup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner special. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jessup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. Bob, did you get any sleep last night?
Not much.
Not much, huh?
Need can't feed this morning, I promise you.
All right. Well, we've got a guest in the studio. We've got guests in the green room, so let's go ahead and get started with our first one. Bob, who do we have with us?
We've got candidate for District 4 County Commissioner Fred Anderson in the studio with us. Appreciate you coming. We had your opponent yesterday on the show, but you're in this race against a long-time incumbent. It's a minority-driven district, so how do you win this race?
Just do your diligence. I know different candidates have said the same thing, but your availability to the people, being out in front of the people, letting people that don't know who you are, and others that do, make sure they know you're concerned and available to them, those kind of things, Bob. That's what I hear back from them, when I ask them, what do you need, what do you want, just keep doing what you're doing, being available.
Why don't you tell folks who you are and a little bit about yourself, Fred?
I'm Fred Anderson, grew up out in the Anderson Drive, Anderson subdivision area, went to school, all through school here in Jessup, and graduated, went on to college, came back. I've got a wife and two daughters. Both my daughters are in college. My wife's a retired educator, and I'm a pastor at First Baptist Church in Baxley. So that's in a nutshell who I am.
Okay.
What does District 4 entail?
District 4 is kind of scattered. We've got one home out in the country club, and then we've got the villages out that way, part of 301 back towards Plum Street, Walnut Street near the post office, parts of Cherry Street, parts of 4th Street around Hall Richardson Center, and then all the way out where I live off of Anderson Drive.
Well, I've been seeing you attend the county commissioners meeting for several months and almost a year, so you've been at the meetings. What's on your mind, and if you get elected, what would you like to see done for the county?
3 years I've been attending meetings, and we've heard and listened to a lot of things over that time. You've been to about every meeting I've been in, so what do I desire? I just desire to help work as a team on a unified board of commissions to help do the best for Wayne County and what's best for the citizens of Wayne County, not just what I may want as a commissioner, but listening to the people and operating according to their will, because we serve the people, we're elected by the people.
The county keeps saying they're in better financial shape. I hear talk about a community center. I hear talk about a judicial complex. You'll be on the board making decisions like that. What do you see as the need for Wayne County?
Well, I see needs. We've been in those meetings like I discussed. So I see and hear the needs from the commission board, administrator, and others. What I hear from the people out in the communities is we want lower taxes. We want safe parks and recreation. Those are the top two. As I'm knocking on doors and talking to people out and about, when I've done the Peanuts on Pine thing, when I've had the barbecue, when I've been at the fairgrounds greeting people, they want lower taxes. They want safe parks and recreation. Those are the top two things that they want. And then the next thing I would say would be the number three or somewhere in that mix would be we want a commissioner that's available, that we see, that we can call, and that commissioner responds to us.
Just joining us, Fred Anderson, County Commission candidate on District 4 in the studio. I've been here a long time. I've been covering this close to 40 years, and this year I've seen something I've never seen before. I've seen local candidates actively campaign for other candidates. I mean, Kevin McCreary and Jamie Hickox are making no bones about it. They want you on that board. They want Boot out. Do you feel good about their support, and why do they want you on that board so badly?
I think both of those just want what's best for Wayne County. I know I keep saying that, but I know that's my heart. I can't really speak for them, but that's what I sense from them, that they want the best for Wayne County. And I think I've heard a lot of people say we hadn't seen that before, but we have seen that before. We've seen that in our local mayor race. We've seen that nationally in our presidential races. So maybe even if it's not,
we're in a new era.
Even if it's not
stay in their lane
on a video, we've seen it behind the scenes, so we do see some of that. But I'm not really worried about that, and I'm not counting on that. I'm counting on the people's voice and vote to be heard, and I want to represent them. And if they feel like that I'm the best candidate, then they'll vote for me. And if not, the Lord has this thing, and so I'm not worried about that.
When I'm curious, when you're out campaigning, what's on the mind of the constituents? What do they talk about?
As I'm out and about, and what are they talking about?
When you're campaigning, what's their concerns? You're running for office, you're going to be a county commissioner. I'm sure you're out there shaking hands and talking to people.
Well, those two things I mentioned, lower taxes, and when they hear $40 million complex, that gets their attention. Now, whether we need it or not, perception's reality to those that are perceiving it. So we need to be careful with communication and things like that. And that's why I say being available to the people. Being available means a lot of different things, but being in front of them face to face, being available by phone, all those things, communicating well. Even our Wayne County Code spells out some ways of communication that we're not currently operating by as far as communicating certain things like budget and things like that. And they want to see those things. They want to hear those things. And I think the more they see and hear those things, the more, the less questions that they'll have and the less hesitancy they'll have in their support.
A lot of early voting taking place. Do you have any idea how many votes are in District 4 and what's the turnout been in District 4 thus far? Do you have an idea on that?
I did get a report. I don't remember that exact number off the top of my head, but voting's up and the numbers are looking good. And so I would just encourage people to get out and vote, regardless if it's a local race or not. You are part of the big picture. Some people say, well, my vote doesn't matter. My vote doesn't count. Yes, it does. You are the piece of the puzzle. And if you've ever put a puzzle together, one piece missing, what does it do? It ruins the picture. And so if you don't cast your vote, then you have not collaboratively added to what you can as an individual to that picture. So your vote does matter. You make a difference. And, as you vote, you can make a difference locally and nationally.
We always ask the candidates, if they go in the voting booth, they see two names, or see James Boot Thomas in District 4 and Fred Anderson in District 4, why should they vote for Fred Anderson?
I feel like they should vote for me first and foremost, Bob, because my heart's goal and intent is to honor God. Now, I know there's some different people have different beliefs on that side. When they hear me say, well, he's going to honor God, well, some people don't even believe in God, so I know they have different thoughts. But the basic tenets of the faith, if you just took the 10 Commandments, all of us would agree that those are good rules to live by. If we have different beliefs about the Bible or different beliefs about God, they're good rules to live by. So I'm going to seek to honor God, and I feel like when I do that, everything else will fall into place. You know, if I'm a man of integrity, if I'm a man of my word, if I'm available to the people, if I listen to the people, then all those things will fall into place. And I'm also going to be, I feel like I'm the right choice for their voice. I'm going to listen to them. I can't harp on that enough. I will be available, accessible to the people, and listen to the people that we're serving in Wayne County. So I believe I'm the right person because I will be available to them, accessible to them. And so those couple of things, I feel like I'm the right person at this time for this new season for Wayne County.
Okay, well, we appreciate you coming in. 11 days in counting. Again, Tuesday, November 8th today. Early voting today from 8 to 5 at Hall Richland. Saturday is the final Saturday vote. That's 9 to 5. So far, like I said, excellent turnout here in Wayne County. Great turnout across the state of Georgia, setting records every day in the state of Georgia. So,
yes.
Well, we appreciate you coming in studio. Wish you the best of luck, and like I said, it'll be over before we know it.
I appreciate the opportunity. Always come in, and anybody can contact me, 912-253-1939. Be glad to answer any questions, or if you don't know me, I'd be glad to introduce myself and get to know you better. Looking forward to serving the people of Wayne County.
Do you have a web page or somewhere they can get more information? Do you have a Facebook page?
I have a Facebook page that you can Google. I think it's Anderson for Wayne. I have an email, andersonforwayne@gmail.com. And, my phone number again, 912-253-1939. Those are 3 primary ways to get hold of me.
Okay. Well, again, we appreciate you coming in on the show, and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you for coming in. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. More guests in the green room. Stay tuned. More of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Mostly sunny today. East winds 5 to 10, high of 80. 20% chance of overnight showers, low 60s for tonight. Chance of showers, then showers likely. Possibly an afternoon thunderstorm tomorrow, high mid-70s. 20% chance of early showers on Sunday, high mid-70s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Well, we continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob show right here on WIFO. Bob, who do we have in the studio with us now?
We got members of the Wayne County Sheriff's Department in here. Got Mike Hargrove and the lady that takes back the drugs, right?
And the lady that takes back the drugs. From Safe Kids.
Yeah, that's what the program is, right?
That's it, Drug Take Back.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Carol Irvin. I'm with the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. I do the Safe Kids program at the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. Okay. And it's that time of year. It's Drug Take Back day coming up.
Drug Take Back Day?
Tomorrow, yeah. They do it twice a year, April and October. Okay. And we'll be located tomorrow at the Wayne County Farmers Market between 10 and 2 p.m. You can clean out your medicine cabinets, get rid of that unused, unwanted, expired, over-the-counter and prescription medication.
Well, that's the best way to get rid of it. Like I said, you don't want people flushing it down the.
Right, it gets in the water system.
Right.
They say if you bring it to us, we take it to the DEA in Savannah, and they destroy it for us. It's a national event.
How do they destroy it? They put it in a furnace, or
Yeah, they actually load it up in a big truck, and I think they ship it to Alabama or Tennessee. There's an incinerator there, and all of the medications go to that.
Oh,
one
we're just not
location.
sending them drugs; they're incinerating it, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
thought they were a little weird across the border there. But
Yeah, we send them the stuff we don't want.
I thought it was good. We're sending it to Tennessee before the big Georgia Florida.
That's right. We're sending them to Knoxville. Here, we got something for you. A gift.
Yeah, Mike Hargrove is also in here. Are you helping with the program, Mike? Or
I come to support Carol with this. She does a wonderful job for the sheriff's office every year with this, and also throughout the year with the child safety seats. She's probably the most unappreciated person that we have at the sheriff's office that does such a great job, and we do need to show her more appreciation for what she's done. But on this drug take back, this has been going on for 23 years now. Wayne County Sheriff's Office has been involved for 11 years, since 2011 is when they started, and we're involved as far as the twice a year. We also have a drop box in the front lobby at the sheriff's office that you can bring your drugs up there throughout the course of the year and drop off, and they'll be sent to be incinerated. Myself and Carol are the ones for the last year and a half, pretty much 2 years, that's been dumping them. And on the average, we get at least 2 40-gallon trash bag fulls once a month. Sometimes we have had as much as 4. It comes and goes, but there's a lot that comes. Biggest thing is we can't take the liquids, and we can't take any type of needles, syringes, stuff like that. So we get a lot in there, and then we have to make different arrangements for that because the DA will not take that. But other than that, we'll take any kind of drug you have. Like she said, over-the-counter, prescription, it don't matter what it is.
And this is taking place tomorrow at the Wayne County Farmers Market. The time again?
10 o'clock till 2 o'clock
10
we'll be
to
there.
2.
10 to 2. So get those unwanted drugs you have around your house.
Right.
Don't put them in the trash can. Don't flush them. Bring them to the Wayne County Farmers Market tomorrow from 10 to 2
You don't
for the
even-
drug take-back day.
Yeah, you don't even have to get out your car. We'll walk to the car, and you can just drop them in the box, and we'll take care of it for you.
Okay.
Get them out of the medicine cabinets, because most of the pharmaceuticals that are abused are coming from family member.
And Mike, you made a good point. If they can't make it tomorrow, there's a drop-off box at the Sheriff's Department any day of the week.
Any day of the week, Monday through Friday, we're open. Just bring it in, drop it in the box. You can't miss it. It's a big old mailbox, the kind that used to sit on the street corners. We have it locked. They can drop it in, no way to get it back out, and we dump it and then hold on to it until we take it to DEA.
Look at that. Anything else going on in the Sheriff's Department we need to know about?
Everything right now is a little quiet. I have some stuff that should be coming out first of the week for you to get hold of. It's something I'm working on to show what the men at the Sheriff's Office and women do. Some stats for the year on traffic enforcement, on reports, on warrant service, on courts. And it's just something I want to show, because we get a lot of calls saying that they see the guys riding around doing nothing. And I want them to know that while they're riding around, they are doing a lot. They're watching, they're riding high-ridden crime areas, and we're trying to make everybody as safe as we can with what we have.
Well, I tell Sheriff Moses every time I see him, I need these press releases. Same thing with Perry Morgan. Perry Morgan said they got a new policy where all their press releases have to be approved by their city attorney. You don't have that policy, do you?
We do not have that policy. When the press
that delay stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
I mean, that's a delay in news.
It's frustrating, but
when the press release is
are they paying
issued
them
with
more
us,
to do that? I don't get it, but whatever.
the sheriff approves it, and then we send it. And I know that we get criticized a lot for not enough press releases, but we look at it from a crime enforcement side and not as much from a newsworthy side, and maybe we need to change our views a little. What is newsworthy for you is another day in the office for us, so we don't think near as much of it, and we have to be able to look at the other side of it also to remember to get that out.
Well, like I said, people just want to know what's going on with their law enforcement. What are they doing? Because they see them driving around, but the question is what's taking place.
Sure.
I mean, haven't seen many big major drug arrests lately. I mean, they talk about all these drugs coming into Wayne County, all that, and people are dying of fentanyl, but we don't see many drug arrests.
Well, they're working on it. There'll be some stuff coming out. We've talked to you about that here in the past. I know we started heavy hitting a bunch of small ones, and we're still working on them. We're getting. We'll go to the bigger ones. We're trying to get the best we can, and sometimes it just one thing leads to another. So what we think will be a 1 week or a 1 month investigation turns into a longer investigation.
Okay. I just joked with the sheriff every time I see him. I said, "Sheriff, I need this press release." He just laughs. I said, "We need some news."
Yeah, people want to know what's going on with law enforcement.
Then they give that line,
county and city.
Then they give that line, no news is good news, and I said, "They're not in my business. I need all the news I can get."
Yeah.
But we appreciate you coming in. Again, that's 10 to 2 tomorrow at the Wayne County Farmers Market.
Yes.
Yeah, for the drug take back.
What about the safety seat thing? Is another program coming up shortly on that? Because I know you all do that all the time. You said people how to properly restrain the child.
Mm-hmm. So you can reach out to the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, myself with the Safe Kids program, the Jessup Fire Department, and also Jessup Police Department. We all have nationally certified child passenger safety technicians to help with car seat installations. And since you brought it up, be on the lookout, people. If you're going to be purchasing a brand new seat, be on the lookout. Be careful of buying a car seat online. If you see something on social media or a website, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. We've had locally, we've had a couple of counterfeit car seats that we've discovered, one in Liberty County and one here in Wayne County, and that's a car seat that is not certified. It should not be for sale. It would not hold up in a crash to protect that child. So be careful what you're purchasing.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Thank
Good luck
you.
with everything.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all coming in and informing the public. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Vans Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.